Clayton's won 2, Aspinall has won 1.
Yeah, Nathan, like Stuart just said, he will just fight and grind and do what he has to do to get the win and get 2 points. And all he can do is knock the ball over the net into Johnny Clayton's side of the court and see if it comes back.
41.
But he can get a win Price. He's got a man. Whilst he's not winning as many weeks as his form would kind of lead you to believe, he's playing some incredible stuff. I just feel with Nathan, most weeks, Stuart, have seemed to come down to, no, that was a poor scoring visit, but his doubles. His doubling percentage is the worst in the Premier League this year. Johnny Clayton's is the best. And Nathan, he's got to get that right. If he gets it right tonight and next week, who knows, he may be in the playoffs yet again.
434.
But if he got points for Bottle, Aspinall would win most of the time. But what about this? Look at this from Galloway Price. Wow, what a start from Price! The sort of form that he has been.
It's done and dusted. There's a lot of darts to be played.
83.
But Price, like so many matches he's played in this year's Premier League, it just looks supreme.
434.
Look at that. He's in one of those rhythms that you can see it, can't you? It's effortless.
Michael van Gerwen still couldn't help himself with a touch of psychology. No point peaking at this time of year. Was his response. And Price's response is 4 out of 4 on the doubles and a 4-0 lead with an average of nearly 110.
Nathan Aspinall is not playing poorly. He's averaging a ton, and he's not mustered a dart at a double as yet. But surely this time.
What a response! Average 113. Surely a dart and a double for Aspinall. Well done. But the way he's played has deserved that. He's got far, man. 116 against Doby, just short of 115 against Van Gerwen.
When a top professional in any sport is playing well, it just looks simple. It looks ridiculously easy. And that's what's happening. In the final last week, Michael Smith was making a joke of the treble 20. He literally couldn't miss it. Not that he wanted to. But after 12 darts...
96, going to require 42.
2 for tops.
So good. Too good. Too good. I don't forget penalty shootouts. The fact that you're 50 this week makes you eligible to play on the World Seniors Tour.
It does indeed, yes.
There's a lot of a clamour for you to do just that, but I hear you're bottling it.
No, I've always said I'd never do it. Unless they want to throw bucket loads of cash at me.
I thought there was a but.
Everyone has their price. And talking of price, 221 points away from a 6-2 win against Nathan Aspinall. The top half of the draw is obviously these two, Doby and Wright, and the bottom half is MVG Smith, Johnny Clayton, Dimitri van den Berg. So it's looking like Gedwin Price will play Chris Doby or Peter Wright. We shall see. And it's not long until we saw averaging 111.
And that 140 there, just giving Doby the edge in this second leg.
Yeah, it's been a season of struggle for Peter Wright, hasn't it? His tournament average before the night kicked off was 93.5. Dobie's just over 97. So that just underlines your point from earlier, Laura, about Dobie playing better than Wright over the season, more consistently in any regard. This would help Snakebite. Has to go hunting the trouble downstairs, can't find it there either, and Dobie now has a choice of going straight at double 15 or splitting it to some double more desirable.
After the split. Now left himself double 6. Again, nicely taken, and there you see Chris Dobie taking the darts already off Peter Wright.
Follows day. And that's what Dobie's got to believe. If he carries on playing at this level all year, it's a fair chance he's going to pick up some tournament victories, maybe even a big one.
Couldn't agree more, absolutely. He's been outstanding, just results haven't gone his way. Needs the ball.
Well, he had one of those in week 1, didn't he, en route to winning in Belfast, and he looked to have one here in week 15. Wasn't far away, was it? Now, Peter Wright, every chance here. He wants the bullseye now. And the snake bites back on the bullseye. Dobie missed it. Wide it for a 170. Wright certainly didn't miss it, did he?
Vandenberg.
Yeah. Now, at the bottom of the table, Wright has 9 points. Vandenberg has 11 and Dobie has 12. They're the only 3 players that could finish bottom of the pile. And a win here for Peter Wright would really liven up the race to avoid the wooden spoon. If Dobie wins, then Wright would look nigh on certain to finish bottom. And remember, next week the draw is determined by the league table. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. So whoever's bottom after tonight will take on whoever's top after tonight. Liable to be Price, but could be Van Gerwen.
Neither one of them the most wonderful concept, idea.
Not the draw you're really looking for, is it? No, you wouldn't want to make a living out of playing Gerwin Price and Michael Van Gerwen every match, every week, would you?
No, absolutely not.
You'd probably go skint quicker than anything else.
After that opening one from Price, 111 average, 6 from 6 on doubles, absolutely outstanding.
Well, that single 14 leaves the bull, Peter. You've already hit it once tonight, old son. And he's hit it twice, right in the middle, right in the geometric epicentre of the bullseye. And Peter Wright follows an earlier 1-2-6.
A good reply, but you just get the feeling Chris Dobie wants to finish this now. And back in again.
Fancied another, didn't he? But he couldn't quite find it.
423.
Another strong visit from Dobie. He will be back for the 98, so what can Peter Wright leave?
Dobie had half a dozen maximums against Aspinall in week 1. He's not too worried about beating that now. He just wants to finish off this 98 and finish off Peter Wright, and he can on double 19. Chris Dobie wins the battle of the cellar dwellers. It's swung one way, then the other.
It does seem to revolve around this man. He's back up to world number 2, and this man firmly world number 1.
58.
But an opening 90 finish from MVG. He's now at 174 to lead 32. You kind of feel that Smith must get this. Double 13. He won last week on double 13, and he's taken it out again.
Against Van Gerwen in Manchester.
I agree.
A big weekend for Michael Smith. Receives the freedom of the borough of his hometown, St Helens, on Monday evening.
Very good.
94.
Yeah. Just another reward for his
56.
epic performance to win at the Ali Pali.
For brilliance. He would have fancied that because he likes the 60-60-30 combination. Michael starting on the 57s. Oh, is that awkward? The answer was no! No, it was it seemed to lay down on him, seemed to hit a part of the wire. And he's already taken out 154. He'd be disappointed there.
100.
Yeah, it was sat nicely for him.
Two of the most naturally gifted players you'll ever see in your life. For 3-2. This is where 60's awkward. And like I said, the Daryl Gurney dart, he lays it down, he just holds it differently, so the 20 does not become a chore.
99.
I think it has legs in professional darts. I think more will adapt that way. Oh my.
Well, incredibly, he's missed 5 darts. And Michael Smith punishes him. Spiritual home, can't you, of the Premier League finals night?
The way he's responded, the way he's acted there, Michael, was that he was never ever ready to throw that first dart. If you're uncomfortable, don't throw it. And things are not going his way. Just a little out of sorts, Van Gerwen. Not massively off. He was reading out the long list of what he's already done in this game, Stu, but there's a few bad darts from MVG.
Well, he's been handed a lifeline there.
Big moments. 20 for ball. Double 5.
63.
He was nowhere near with that. A puzzled look on his face, a puzzled look on your face.
Michael Smith is dominating the pace.
This is just about winning. This is just about beating the other man.
Yeah, 100%. They're 1 and 2 in the world. It's one-upmanship. It's
Of course it is.
keeping the other one down, which is not too simple.
Well, he's not beaten.
They're both playing their C games, aren't they? Let's be honest, it's not vintage from any of them. Can any player in their early 30s play vintage?
Chance. Bull. Oh, he's the world champ. He's the world #1. And he's shown once again.
So we've seen Clayton do it against the odds in Premier League finals night. So whilst you would be pretty confident that the winner will come from Price, Smith and Van Gerwen, that 4th place competitor is going to go in there under the radar, no one thinking they've got much of a chance, and maybe they could come up with the goods. Barney did it one year as well as a no-hoper on finals night, and he beat Van Gerwen and Taylor in consecutive matches.
Yeah, absolutely. It is all just down to one night. You think 16 weeks of match play to qualify for one night, and as you say, just 2 matches is the difference between being a semi-finalist and becoming a Premier League champion.
My word. Now, double 16 for Johnny. And this is Clayton par excellence on the doubles. Is when he's sat down on a comfortable chair, isn't it?
127.
You sit on your sofa saying, what is he doing? And there it is as it stands.
81.
Johnny Clayton looking for a precious 2 points. Smith, Van Gerwen, Price have all qualified for the O2 finals night, and they're Aspinall just below the cut-off line at the moment, but this is going to go all the way to Aberdeen in round 16. And Clayton and Aspinall fighting with the final spot. He's looking for the bullseye. Oh, wow! Johnny Clayton. Sensational stuff from the Welshman. So it gives Johnny Clayton a safety net. Van den Berg wants the 14, wants the bullseye.
92.
Well, an accidental lead of double 16. Will it matter? May not. Won't if Clayton hits double 18. He went for the Shanghai on 18s.
So for Dimitri Van den Berg, double 16 to keep this match alive. Keep it alive, he does.
1:36 left for Clayton, and that will be for the match. What can Van den Berg leave in response? No, two trebleless visits back to back, and Clayton now looking for another there. Yes, to leave. Double 8. Two match darts gone, Laura.
We've seen him take out a 151. Can he take out a 142 to level the match? He can't. Johnny will be back for double 8.
60. Johnny will play 16.
Double 8 to reach the semis. But more importantly, to pick up at least two Premier League points here on night 15 in Sheffield.
Dobie averaging 80. Considering he was averaging over 100 in brilliant performance against Peter Wright. The Price is just consistently very, very good. It was great to watch as well. Looks like being 3-0 with a double break of throw.
64.
Tops again.
24.
Well, a chance for Dobie. Hasn't had a dart and a double yet, and a chance you feel he has to take.
Needs a treble. Finds a treble, needs double 16.
74.
For 3-0. Well, that is a surprise. The first time that he's stepped up to the board in the whole night with 3 darts in hand at his favourite tops and miss. Dobie, just one break of throw in it.
438.
He'd love another treble.
97. 164.
Just making sure he left to finish. 164, 164.
Not going for Price, so Dobie'd have a crack at it.
164.
So pressure on Price for the first time tonight, you would say. The first time that we've really heard the trademark Getaway Price. Chance for Price to pile the pressure on his opponent.
427.
His accuracy on that treble 20. But great effort. The Price looking at 104. It's in. So's that. Outstanding from Getaway Price at 104. Puts him on the verge of victory and the verge of yet another final. Final in the Premier League. That's astonishing from Price. Won 4, lost 3.
140.
Price back in the treble, and again.
And there it is. He can finally raise his back to all corners of the ground. A century of 1/18 for Getaway Price. in this Premier League.
Junior 140.
Press sets up top. It's not able to win the match on that visit, but will be back.
Going to require 40.
And it really has been as impressive and as easy as that.
Aspinall, and he will play, no matter what the result here, he will play Nathan Aspinall next week in a quarter-final. That is absolute fact. 1 plays 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5. That's the way it goes.
Fact. And if he wins this match, it's virtually a done deal, isn't it? Because that would force Aspinall to have to win the whole shebang in Aberdeen.
Yes.
And whilst that could happen, it's unlikely based on what we've seen over the previous 14 and a half weeks. He has won 1 Aspinall, but to win again will be a tall order. Now then, 118, that takes it completely out of range and says to Michael Smith, as Stuart Pike would say, over to you, Michael Smith.
16 for Tops. Look at the time he has. Someone that can throw that quick, but see a lot of sports, rhythm can be forgotten. It is a technique, and you need to find that rhythm that suits you, that allows you to throw and play with freedom no matter what you're doing. And look at this. Call it tempo, call it pace, call it rhythm, whatever you want.
Michael Smith plays with such a tempo and is so easy on the eye. Even if he was throwing a load of filth, it would look good. Filth, wouldn't it? No, he would look good throwing badly.
Last time he threw filth, he was probably about 4 years of age. Look at this. Throwing them where he wants, where he likes, because he has time. Clayton, he's having a stinker. And Smith, well, he was having a stinker. And Smith is averaging nearly 109.
And that's a winning double, which takes his average down to 106. You've got less than 50% chance of hitting a treble or a double, even the very best, and that is true. That is fact.
Wherever it come out, I apologise, but that's what I meant.
170. We've seen it from Clayton tonight.
96.
Now, incredibly, this is for a level game. He was being railroaded at 3-0.
Yeah, so
he's going to get a dart at double. Tops.
It felt like an important passage of play there. 54 for 20. Tops now. Big moments for Bully Boy. And he's disappointed. From 3-0 to 3-3. Oh, my! Beautiful pace for the watcher. Johnny smacking them in.
140.
It's his 5th 140. Smith has had 9. Maybe that's why the 180 count is only 1. Look at that dart. Look at the extension of the arm. Oh.
127.
Well, he took 130 out to beat Van Gerwen. Needs the treble. Can't find it with either of his first 2 darts. Hits the bullseye. That's dart. That'll have Wayne scowling.
Got to be up to his work here, Johnny. That is quality. For a lot this evening.
92.
So Clayton is going to need misses from Smith. Treble needed. Found. It's in, Michael. Stand on me. Tops needed. Missed. But he's going to have to miss at least another 3 for Clayton to win this leg.
Well, we alluded to a bit of faffage, but it really would need to come down to that, you feel, for Clayton to actually pinch this leg. Because Michael Smith hasn't looked like missing a... Get her in price this evening. against Nathan Aspinall, with 110 and 104 against Chris Dobie. He is the man that's been setting the border light more often than not this evening, as Smith clatters in his third to put all the pressure on Johnny Clayton.
Well, Michael Smith now 3 darts away from reaching another final 3 on the trot. He's won the last 2, and he gets it in 2 darts on double 18, and Michael Smith wraps up a terrific win over Johnny Clayton.
Smith looking at 170.
Just took a wicked deflection there. We'll be back. Price back on 279 after 9.
434, 186.
Yep. Double 16 is the target. And 2-1 it is. Superb. Well worked out by Smith to leave that double 12. He'll be back for double 6. Has already hit that on a couple of occasions in his quarter-final and semi-final.
90, 112.
I think the throw at the ball there was more out of frustration from Price. Sneaks in the corner, 3-2, Smith in. 101 from Price, 98 thus far from Smith.
140.
He's doing what he needs to do on his own throw. And then
126.
one leg where Smith is throwing first, just has an off one. Well, Price could produce some magic.
406.
Yeah, Price recovered very well after that first start going into the 7. Leaves himself on double 10.
98, 120.
On we go, 3-all. 6 legs, 1 on throw. Completely the opposite now. Perfect timing from Geller and Price. Superb, isn't it?
Yeah, what a reply.
Up 3-4. So it's double 4 for 4-4. Well, is that the key moment? We're about to find out. What a mess.
Missed a single number.
What a mess from Michael Smith. Well, incredible tension in this final. And this will be a real steal. It's a real steal, it's a big deal. Is Michael Smith going to match his tally? Price's tally of winning 4.
And this kind of comes back to what we've said before. Michael Smith now does have that B game. We've seen both these players play better, even tonight. But Michael Smith's B game is good enough now because of the attitude that comes with it. He just keeps going, he keeps calm.
Yeah, the trademark 171. Call by Kirk Bevins. What a performance it's been yet again from Michael Smith. And what a way to wrap it up with a dazzling 12-darter. And Michael Smith, the world champion, makes it 3 Premier League night wins on the spin.